another week. I'm Tim Fortescue, an IFS trained practitioner, and just really resonate with the spirituality of IFS, and just in general, the model has been so transformative for me and clients that I work with, and I'm so grateful to be able to share this with you. And so I go live each week, same time, 9 a.m. Central US Chicago time, with a little insight and a meditation into IFS. And today, it's a holiday week here in the US, and so a little more low key, just simply going to lead you in a meditation to check in with your parts. If you're watching the recording, or if you're watching live and you have questions, put them in the chat, and I'll do my best to engage with those throughout the week. If you want to find out more about me, you can do so on my website at faithfullygrowing.com. And just one quick promo is until December 3rd, the doors are open for the Faithfully Growing Community Annual Pass. What you get with that, it's $108, and you get a weekly drop-in, a weekly email with journaling prompts, to help you in just some encouragement on your IFS journey. The drop-ins, there's one for practitioners and one for everyone, as well as you get access to a library of resources, which includes meditations with scripts that I do here, and you get a monthly workshop, as well as courses, anything else that I put out for a year, with the exception of individual and group coaching. You get access to that. So I encourage you to check out the Faithfully Growing Community and get that annual pass if it'd be helpful for you. And I'm always open for a consultation if you have questions, but you can access the annual pass and find out more, faithfullygrowing.com, and there's a button there where you can check out the annual pass. But you can always send me an email to tim@faithfullygrowing.com if you have questions. All right, enough of the promo, but I really am excited to offer that, and it's been so great to meet people, and I really do have a value of healing happening in community. And I'm finding that starting to happen as a part of this Faithfully Growing community. And so check it out. Let me know if you have questions. And so today, just going to do a general parts check-in. And so happy that you're here too. That's Sophire. I believe I'm getting your name right. I apologize if I'm butchering that, but thanks for chiming in, and so glad that you're here. Normally I give a little content before the meditation, and we have a topic. Thanks so much. Yeah, good. And so grateful. Normally I give some insight and there's a topic for the meditation, but today let's just check in with our parts, and then I'll take your questions if you have them afterwards. And so let's just pause for a minute. I know it's been a hectic morning for me where I am. Kids are just off to school, very excited because it's the last day before Thanksgiving break here in the US. And so it's good for me to pause, and I'm grateful to do that with you. So let's just pause for a bit and settle in. And just notice the seat where you are. Yeah, there's support, there's community. Just let your system settle into this. Then just begin to notice your internal world. And then notice the parts that are showing up. Those can be thoughts, feelings, actions, impulses, beliefs. This is a simple meditation that you could try to do on your own, maybe each day or regularly. Just notice who's showing up and showing up at the place of your choosing. But just notice those parts. Some may be excited, some may be a little more standoffish. They're all welcome. And notice those parts that may be a little hesitant to being welcomed in or may not feel as welcome. Let them know that you see them too. Maybe there's some parts reacting to this gathering. Just check in and see if there's one part that you're noticing the most. Maybe it's a part that carries a lot of anxiety or fear. See if that part could step forward. Or if you're not noticing a part the most, maybe it's a part that you pick. That's okay too. And just let that part that you're going to give some attention today step forward. And check in and see where you're noticing the part in or around your body. Maybe it's a tightness in the chest. And just check in and see how you're feeling toward the part. And this question can really help with the unblending. Just check in and see. I mean, I'm noticing some tightness in my chest and a little anxiety is the part that I'm spending time with. And just kind of check in and see the part that you're noticing. How do you feel toward it? And if it's more of a constrictedness rather than an openness, more of a hecticness, more than a calmness or a curiosity, it's likely another part. And so see if there is another part jumping in. And so maybe that part that's hurt, the part that is shocked and frustrated at how sensitive you are, that likely another part jumping in. Just see if they can soften back and give you some space. Maybe they both need some attention, and that's okay too. But when you can get to a point of just extending just a drop of compassion, I'm able to do that with my part that's feeling some anxiety. Send that to the part or parts, and let your parts know too that we can get to know our parts better one at a time. And so if one would be willing to soften back, knowing that you can come back to it maybe later today and let it know when, and see if we can focus on just one part today. If it's able to do that, thank it. If not, just kind of be aware of both of those parts as I go through. But then turn back if you can to the part that you're focusing on right now. Just see if you can extend it just a drop of compassion. Just let it know we're not going to spend a lot of time today, but yeah, this unblending is key, and we just want to be here now and hold some space. Let it know that we see it. And then just simply say, I'm here, and allow that part to share. Or maybe it just wants to be in your presence. Or maybe you want to share with it. But let's just gonna hold space right now for just a bit, and then we'll begin to wrap up. But just check in and see how it is for this part to be with you. May have been a while. May be helpful to let it know who you are. Our parts are often younger. They don't know that things are different in who we are today. They're not alone. They can be kids. Maybe many of them for the first time. Just spend a few more bits just in this spaciousness with this part. And see if there's anything else. And thank this part for its courage, for coming forward, for as much or as little as it's shared. Let it know that you'd like to spend more time with it if it would like that. Then when it feels right, you can say goodbye to that part for now. Just soften back. And as you soften back, just notice the other parts that may have showed up today. And if you have other parts that may have been vying for some attention but were able to soften back, let them know that you see them. Send some gratitude for them being willing to not go first today, but let them know that they matter and you can spend some time with them. Yeah, and let that manager doing the best that they can to keep us safe, and they keep us on track. They bring us gifts, and that, yeah, you can get back to emails in just about 2 minutes. I have those parts too. It's just my anxiety. Just letting them know that I see them. And then when it feels right, just send some more gratitude to your system and see if we can take this sense with us as we go back into the hecticness of the day and replying to emails and some things that we've got to do. Then when it feels right, you can open your eyes if they were closed. And we can continue about life, but it's these moments. I mean, I hope you feel more spaciousness now that we can go back into life, aware of our parts, maybe a little more unblended and more self-led. And so thank you all so much, and thank you, Sophia, for joining me If you all are interested, check out the annual pass. Would love to meet some of you, and if it makes sense to book a consult, do that too. But would love to meet some of you. And thanks so much. Yeah, so fire. I'll be over on Insight Timer in just a bit. We'll do the same type of thing, and so join me if you can. But grateful for this community, and we'll see you next week. And I'll keep a pulse of the chat throughout the week if you're watching a recording, and we'll try to engage with you there. But thanks so much. Have a great week, and so grateful for you, and take care.